Hello, my people. Welcome. We are back again live. Kano State Governor, of course, Kabir, have lamented call on Nigerians to be vigilant. My people, waiting to happen. It's no longer news that APC in Nigeria want to colonize all states in Nigeria. Well, what is happening? Well, let's dive into the matter because a lot has happened right in Kano State. Courts, election rigging, and some other manipulations. And right now, as I speak, Kabir Yusuf has begged Nigerian ahead of Supreme Court battle. Remember that APC and NPP, they are having they have court case, and of course, and right now I don't think that APC want to give any chance. My people, save Kano State from backdoor power hijackers. Governor Kabir Yusuf begs Nigerians ahead of Supreme Court battle. My fellow country people, the Court of Appeal, of course, the Appeal Court, had in its judgment on Friday agreed with the judgment of the tribunal that sacked Baba Yusuf. The unbattled Kano State Governor Baba Kabir Yusuf has called on Nigerians to save the state from the injustice of mischief makers who are desperately charming to hijack power through the back door and return the state to the dark ages. Based on what we gathered in line, we saw reporters earlier reported that the governor said this when he said that his team and the new Nigeria People's Party, known as NMPP, will be heading for the Supreme Court to challenge the ruling of the Appeal Court removing him from the Kano governorship seat. The Appeal Court had, in its judgment on Friday, agreed with the judgment of the tribunal that sacked Baba Yusuf. The three-member the three-member panel, I beg your pardon, of the Court of Appeal, led by Mura Adumin, in a unanimous judgment, also declared Nasiru Gawana of the All Progressive Congress APC winner of the 18 March governorship election in Kano State. Onto this, the tribunal has challenged the Gawuna of the APC, the winner of the election, after a veiled vote cast in favor of Yusuf. But the Court of Appeal, in addition to that, disqualified Yusuf as a candidate in the election on the grounds that he was not a member of the NMPP as of the time of the election. Well, while writing on Sunday, Governor Yusuf labeled the ruling of the Appeal Court as a miscarriage of justice. Onto this, the governor said that after careful study and the rigorous stakeholders engagement, my team, as he said, and the new Nigeria People's Party, known as the NMPP, had decided to approach the Supreme Court on the miscarriage of justice delivered by the Appeal Court yesterday in Abuja. Onto this, we are, as he said, optimistic that the Supreme Court will be, by the grace of Allah, SWT, will set aside these miscarriages of justice by the tribunal and the appeal court. The referendum also said that his mandate has given by the good people of Kano State. My fellow country people, he further said that he called on the good people of Kano State to continue to go about their legitimate businesses as well, have taken all the necessary measures to ensure that the security of their lives and property as a cardinal responsibility is taken care of. And this has been that temporarily setback will not deter their administration from its commitment to continue with laudable projects and programs targeted as restoring the lost glory of the state. The governor continues to say that he is willing and rolling out more initiatives to deliver dividends of democracy by the citizens and the residents of Kano State. My fellow country people, the governor also insists saying that he called on the good people of the state and other well-meaning Nigerians to continue to pray for Allah's mercy and protection to save the state from the injustice of mischief makers who are desperately, as he said, charming to hijack power through the back door and return the state to the dark ages. My fellow country people, a lot of Nigerians have reacted to this singular act because APC, as it stands now, want to take over Nigeria. What is happening? Just of recent last week, election was held in Imo State, and still APC retained power, and a lot of Nigerian people, both living in diaspora, are still saying all eyes on Nigeria government because now you cannot trust the courts. Of course, you can't trust courts. Anything that is had to do with courts, you can't trust Nigerian courts. Nigeria as a whole is a scam. Okay, it happened to Governor Wike when and he still won at the Supreme Court. Your victory is sure at the Supreme Court. Okay, they are telling the sitting governor to approach the Supreme Court that he should be optimistic. Well, my people, without wasting much of your time, there is no need to contest the election in Nigeria, especially when that the Nigerian court are the ones awarding victory on that exact instance. They give different judgments. They will state this country ablaze. Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Cliff. Thank you for your take. Meanwhile, this exactly happened in Imo State, as I said earlier on. What happened in Imo State is differently playing out in Kano State. APC wants Kano State by all means. As you can see, my people, what are you going to say in this regard? Kindly state your take right in the comment section. What we have is the government of the court, by the court, and for the court. Of course, it is displaying right in a system of Nigerian government. My joy is that a day will surely come when all of us will give an account of whatever we have done while on earth. And the beauty of that particular day is that we are going to be judged by the impartial judge who don't take bribe, none look at one's class or status. That is the bad President Buhari said in Imo State Supreme Court. My people, let me see your take. Let me have your take. If this APC man find his way to government house in Kano, then let's forget about election in Nigeria. My people, this is coming. This is causing a lot of reactions as people are really saying their mind. Remember that everyone, every other person has his or her own opinion, and everyone's opinion is welcome, and everyone is entitled to his or her own opinion. But as long as this one is concerned, APC need a Kano State for 2027 election. So I would say they will do everything monetarily, ritually, and fraudulently to take the state except God intervene. Well, we are praying for God's intervention because this war is no longer by might but by the Spirit. Your people should enjoy. Okay, the truth is, if you have your fact with you, okay, let me have your take. A lot of questions here. I'm trying to get it right. APC are only planning for 2027 because they can't win any election again without pure rigging. And the last election was an eye-opener in Nigeria. Don't bother going to Supreme Court, my people. And the truth is that the justice of the Supreme Court are corrupt and have no integrity. They will compromise. Ganduje and APC have bribed them as usual. Well, that is what is happening right in Kano State. Kano, my people. My fellow country people, what are you going to say in this regard? With another Imo State happening in Kano State, just to tell you that the northern part of Nigeria is feeling the heat. They are feeling what Imo State, the eastern part, is feeling. If a man refused to chase a hen from scattering faces, his brother might end up eating the hen's leg. When it happened in Imo State, everyone kept quiet and targeted its eastern issues. Now, the bandwagon has driven or have drove all the way to Kano State. You see, well, we all gonna feel the heat together. The north, it has reached to the north, so it's no longer news anymore. It's no longer a tribal or a jurisdiction affairs. It is now a general problem. APC on a very dangerous and serious agenda to make Nigeria one party state, and the aim at the Islamic Republic becoming clearer. You see, my people, well, let me have your take. What about so much of your time? The ruling party just want at least secure 1 3 major states. Knowing Rivers, Lagos is not fully declared for them. Well, that has been my take. Let me have your check for the comment section. Continue to be with us and do what to share so that we can get more update camera from the channel. Thank you and God bless you.